Well, I'll find out when I get the money deposited, or if I don't get the money deposited.
Right.
So I have a settlement from college.
Yep.
I mean, it's only $45, but I know it was supposed to be deposited sometime either this week or next. I haven't gotten it yet. Nothing bad has happened to my Chime account, so I know it wasn't a scam.
Yep.
Not to mention, I know the law firm that handled the lawsuits, so that's another reason. That's another way I know it wasn't a scam. Which I don't understand why I'm entitled to more money, because they already paid me. Only the first time they paid me, it was like 20. So maybe they got more, or there was more left over. I don't know. Because not a lot of people know that the federal government sued ITT Tech.
Well, now they are.
Yep. That's why, like, I want to go back to school, but I also don't want to go back to school. Because, like, the whole thing that happened with ITT Tech.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, like, I would go to a trade school. But I'm a little iffy with trade schools now. Because that's what ITT Tech was supposed to be, was a trade school, a technical college. But I didn't really have much tech programs.
They were supposed to be a tech college,
Yeah.
not a tech school.
So when I first applied,
The difference from a tech school is you just go there and learn
Yeah.
without having extra shit you need to do.
I had to do math and English, and that was it.
And that's the college.
Yeah. But the math and English was fucking stupid easy. I technically already completed my math and my English requirements.
Yep.
But one, because the school no longer exists, and two, because it wasn't an accredited college, my credits can't transfer.
Yep.
I mean, now that I no longer own Massasoit, I have half of my requirements for math and English. That will transfer.
That's
Hopefully.
good.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully is the key word.
Well, so according to my stepmom, I guess after 5 years, they're no longer findable.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how true that is. So if anybody knows knows that's watching, please leave it in the comment section, because I'd really like to know in case I do go back to school. Because if I don't have to retake a class, that would save me money. Considering it's going to be all out of pocket, I no longer qualify for financial aid.
Well,
Yep.
that's not good.
No, I'm supposed to, because my loans are paid off. That was one of the issues that they were having, is because I had so many loans already taken out.
Oh, yep.
But I guess now, because I'm going to be 32, I can't. What qualified me for financial aid, I guess I can't use anymore because I'm 32 now.
There's an age limit?
So if you were a foster child,
Yep.
originally it was until 25, and then they extended it. And then originally it was supposed to be only a state-funded college.
Yeah.
So like low level, like not university level. Like they want to pay for universities. Now they will, which is kind of cool. Ultimately, that's why I chose Massasoit, because I wanted to go to Boston University, because BU had a really good robotics program that I wanted to get into, but I got a letter back from Department of Children and Family Services saying that they wouldn't pay for it.
That sucks.
Which is stupid because like they have transfer options. Obviously, every college has transfer options,
Yeah.
or they're supposed to at least, if they're accredited. So I'm like, you're sitting here telling me you won't pay for me to go straight to a university, but if I go to like a state-funded school, you'll pay for me to transfer. Like that made no sense to me.
That's college and government mixed together.
I don't know. It would be nice to go back to school though and finish my degree.
It'd be nice even to start it.
Yeah, because if I go for automotive, like
For me, I have no college experience.
well, so if I go to school for like automotive, it would be like starting all over again.
Well, yeah, because it's a new degree. You have to start over for that reason.
Yep. So I got an email from MCC.
Seriously, buddy. You think it was smart to fucking just cut right into me?
Apparently, I got accepted to Manchester Community College, even though I withdrew my application.
Mm-hmm.
So that's an option.
Are we moving people? I'm not trying to be on this bus's ass.
Green means go.
They say you have to give a bus distance.
Yep.
I don't get the point of giving a bus distance if you got cunts like that are gonna fucking
Yep.
cut you off.
Yep.
No offense to my language, but I hate when people cut me off.
Nope. There's no need for it.
No. No need for it at all.
That's why, honestly, like, opportunities knocking on my door. That's all I can say. There's opportunities knocking on my door. Oh, speaking, so with Chevy Gang, you know how we were planning on certain projects?
Yeah.
I was watching TikTok. I was mainly military side of TikTok.
Yeah.
I have a vehicle I now want to make.
Oh Jesus.
An on-land pirate ship built out of a retired Abrams tank with Nerf cannons.
How would I thought that was gonna be one of your things you're gonna want to build?
So you know the Quack Bang guy? I don't remember his channel name.
Yeah.
He was talking about it. And so I commented, I'm like, if I see that coming down my street, it better have Captain Jack Sparrow driving it. Otherwise, I don't want it.
Yeah, or I don't want it.
And I just got like, that comment of mine has like 500 likes. And then one reply is, why can't I think of his name? The guy that plays Jack Sparrow.
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp. He goes, and they're like, Johnny Depp as Jack Sparrow? To which I replied, said absolutely. Because there is somebody that cosplays as Captain Sparrow
Yeah.
on TikTok. I thought it, because of how similar it looks to him, I thought it was Johnny Depp, but it's not.
Oh.
It's just somebody that really knows how to cosplay and has similar facial features to Johnny Depp.
A lot of times that can be prosthetic skin
Yep.
added.
That's why I'm saying it's either really, really good cosplay or he has similar features. Or a filter. Could be a filter.
Yeah, but wouldn't filters be easier to tell?
Yes and no. Because there are some really good filters out there that you can't really tell the difference.
Oh.
So about a year ago, I did which WWE superstar do you look most like? I got CM Punk, and the filter looks really freaking good. Minus the nose. My nose gives it away because I don't have his nose.
Right.
I have a more defined nose. But the bone structure and everything else, I kind of do have the same bone structure as him. I know how we're gonna rob a bank and not get caught. In theory, in theory, in theory, in theory.
You're saying this, and I'm like, there's a camera there,
I
Kevin.
forgot. In theory, education purposes only.
Educational purpose.
Maybe not really right education, but education on purposes only. So apparently, Juggalo face paint
Yeah.
makes you invisible to facial recognition.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Juggalo face paint.
Nope. Specifically, Violet J and Shaggy's face paint. That their face paint design.
Doesn't a ski mask do the same thing?
Yes and no. Because of how far advanced facial recognition has come.
Well, yeah, you see the eyes, but what happened if you black out your eyes?
Yeah.
You know, you got prosthetics.
Yep.
Go get some eye contacts, get all black contacts, and then like Slipknot, they paint their face around their edges of their eyes or
Yep.
their mouths. Just do that and then put the ski mask on. Then it'll be a little bit harder for the technology to read it because it needs your eyes at least to start starting. Because once you can start it, the technology can finish it. You just need a piece of your face. That's why.
Yep. Yeah, but something about like
The curves of the ski mask, I guess.
the curves of the ski mask, you can kind of get your facial structure off of it.
Yeah, but wouldn't you be able to see the same structure even with the face paint? You still have a cheek.
So how facial recognition works is it's based on a certain level of light reflection, how light reflects off your skin.
Oh.
And with the difference between the white and the black paint, it fucks with the sensors.
Yeah, it's like a fly and a zebra.
Yep. I want to own a bank
Just to rob it.
just to rob my own bank. Just to see if could you technically get in trouble for that because it's your bank. Like, don't have any open bank accounts except for your own. Rob yourself. Can you technically get in trouble for robbing yourself? I could see how we could.
Your thoughts are again an attraction.
Shit. They're paying attention. Hello, FBI. Hello, FBI agent monitoring my phone and cameras.
Is that you, CIA?
Oh, thank God. It's only an ambulance.
And they're coming this way.
After the loony bin, I go.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, fire truck. Did a grandma fall again? It's not an inappropriate question. My grandma falls all the time now. Echo. Hannaford's? Nope.
Hannah Burns? Get it? Because it's Ford?
Bam. Books, toys, tech, and more.
I like to go to the more section.
Find a lot of good stuff in the more section.
We're gonna get age restricted on this video. Watch it. Wham!
So as a kid, I only wanted to learn how to play the drums just to do the opening beat to Pornhub.
Oh, Jesus. Do I have to edit any of this?
No.
Okay.
No, leave it raw. I don't care.
Leave it raw.
I like it raw.
Oh, Jesus, Kevin. Oh, Jesus.
Banhammer.
Ba-da-da-ba-dum.
Banhammer. Ba-da-da-da-da. I want to get really good at guitar just to test the theory. So apparently there's a forbidden song that if you play it at any guitar center, you will get thrown out.
What's the
Highway,
rhythm?
Highway to Heaven.
Why?
Or, no, sorry, Stairway to Heaven.
Why?
Because I guess when the song became popular, so many people went to Guitar Center just to play it, and it just got annoying. So now it's a policy that if it's played, you're automatically kicked out. And I want to test it.
Okay, we'll do it. I'll record it
Alright.
so we can see it happen.
Oh.
We'll have proof.
I just want to see, so I know it does happen because I've seen it on YouTube. I just want to see how many stores actually follow that policy.
It's a stupid policy. Doesn't matter how annoying the song gets.
Oh.
Should feel bad for the people who grew up with that. No offense to the song, it is a good song, but at the same time, it's like back when it first came out, it probably got overplayed.
Like, I could understand it being like a policy because of copyright shit.
That I can understand, but
That I could understand, but it's like they're not recording anything. Unless you're actually like filming yourself, then yeah, it's copyright. But like, if people are just going to just play the guitar that just happen to play that song, then you can't claim copyright.
nope. How else do you learn how to play a song if you can't play somebody else's song first?
Yep.
Not all of us want to be out there to become artists.
Just like the whole plagiarism thing in school. I don't understand it. I don't understand how it would be plagiarism because you're not submitting it as your own work. Like, you're not publishing it anywhere. You're submitting it to a teacher for a
the
grade.
plagiarism is teachers' ways of saying use the information that you find and put it in your own words.
Like, I get that.
And that was my struggle. I couldn't do that. I was like, I don't know how to say it any other way, but the way the book just said it.
Like,
Because apparently because I was just trying to do what the teacher wanted, and I didn't understand the book. but the teacher did. And the teacher's assignment was to write the information down in your own words. Well, I didn't know any other better way of saying it but the book. So I wrote what the book said, and I got F's on it.
Yep. So my thing is, I struggle. So like, I can have thoughts. Like, I can have a perfectly written paper in my head.
Yep.
It's just transferring it from my head to paper. That's like when we had oral book reports. I did fucking so much better on those than like the actual written ones.
What do you mean oral?
So
Like
instead
you
of
had to stand up in front of your class and
deliver-
present?
Yep. Like my paper.
I'm sorry that you went through that.
My paper would be fucking completely blank, and my teacher would be like, "Did you just pull that out of your ass?" No, it was in my head. Well, Kev, you can't submit a blank page. But I did the assignment.
It was an oral exam.
It was an oral exam. Yes, Kev, but there's a written aspect of it too. You didn't say that. You said oral exam. I followed my teachers way too much. I was a problem child.
I was too. And that's how I got F's.
But I was more of a problem child because I wasn't pushed the way I felt I needed to be. Like science, history, I excelled in those.
I wasn't being taught the way I should have been taught.
Yeah.
I was being taught the old-fashioned way in a classroom. And I get that's normal for a lot of people. A lot of people can learn that way, but I can't.
Volvo. Virgin old ladies vibrate often.
So you're saying old ladies vibrate often?
Yep.
You want to get that bumper sticker for your mom?
Yes.
Okay. No. We'll wait until your sister gets old. Or you get it for her.
I mean, she's already old. She acts fucking old anyways.
Oh Jesus.
I told
We love you.
I told Carrie. I made a joke with Carrie a couple of years ago, and I told her, I'm like, your next car needs to be a Volvo. And she's like, why? And then I told her what Volvo stands for. And she's
So
like,
she
"You're
already
a
knows it."
fucking asshole.
So she already knows it. Okay. Let's see if they notice us or not.
Probably not.
They're on their way here.
Nice. Well, yeah, because isn't Hannah's work only a couple exits up from you guys' house?
What do you mean exits?
Well, because doesn't she work at Market Basket?
Beefside.
Oh, Beefsides. Okay.
Yeah, near next to Cumbies.
Cumbies, yep.
She hasn't switched jobs yet.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I was going off old information because
Unless she did switch jobs and I haven't been paying attention, which
I
sounds
don't
like a me.
I don't know. I just saw them at Market Basket yesterday, and I just assumed, but that could have been them picking stuff up for last night's dinner.
Yeah, that's what they did.
Okay.
Last night's dinner was actually better than what I thought.
Right?
I've been out of the mood for homemade pizzas because of how crappy they've been lately. No offense. It's just last night was actually really good.
Yeah.
I would do the air fryer again for that.
I'm excited for Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
Okay.
much of a rush for Monday.
No.
Oh, what's going on Monday?
It's my birthday.
Wow, that's why you can't wait. We are two different people. Yet you present to act like me half the time.
Well, this year's different. So I'm
What?
30. I'm turning 32, and that's a milestone in my family.
32 is a milestone. Why? What happens at 32 for your family?
We made it to 32 because a lot of the men in my family die young.
For health reasons?
Yep.
Okay.
the men on my mom's side of the family just have weak genes. But so far, I have locked out. I've only gotten, from what it seems, about 10% of that side of the family's genes.
Remember, genes do skip.
I know.
They all are different how they skip. Skips every other generation from my family. I got lucky.
So,
I got real lucky. I got the gut. That's it. That's all I got. But that's the men's side curse of the Gadden family.
So natural sterilization is a thing on the male side of my mom's side of the family.
Mm-hmm.
That's why the Oak side of the family went from being a really, really big family to a small family. Impotence. That's the word I was looking for. Impotence.
Okay.
I couldn't think of the word. And I didn't get that because I have 4 beautiful babies. Miracle babies. Miscarriage, Faith. Miscarriage, Mason. Miscarriage, Noah. Miscarriage of twins, Ariana.
Well, I think they found us. Alright, we'll catch you guys later on. Alright, we're back, guys.
I think they overhyped Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
They've been having a lot of bugs.
Sometimes it's just better to, like, wait until they're on sale. Like, I even told Jeremy that, you know, instead of buying the next WWE game, isn't 23 just the same as 2024? And of course, he had to cut me off and said, well, they are different. 2024 does have new characters in it. Okay, besides that, it's the same game, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is, literally. So, if you want 24, you can. Just, I'm going to let you know, you might want to wait for it to be on sale instead of wasting like 120, not $100 on it.
Yo. So, I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do.
I picked a really bad spot to park.
Oh, Friday. I'm going to order my tickets on Wednesday. I just don't know if I want to take the train home.
Oh, you're only staying for a week?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Only because I have tests coming up.
Tests for...
She wants me, my doctor wants me to go for a stress test.
Stress test?
Yep. Or an anti-stress test, whatever it's called, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm basically going to be strapped to a board and spun upside down.
Yeah,
And held there for like 30 minutes.
That sounds like fun.
Oh yeah, totally. But it's not the fun that I want. I don't get happy ending.
You just said that on camera.
Children are not supposed to be watching our content anyways.
Yeah, I know.
That's a failure on the parents' part. Parents, your kids are watching shit they're not supposed to. Disclaimer.
There goes that.
Not that kids listen anyways. So, I had to have a conversation with Faith.
Is that one of those pause moments?
No,
Okay.
because I'm not going to go into full detail. I think you can imagine
Okay.
what kind of conversation I had to have.
Yeah. One of those conversations.
Yep.
We'll get into more detail later on when the camera's off.
She learned how to shuck corn. That's all I'm going to say.
We'll be alright.
We're back.
Guys. We're in the tunnel.
I really want to go explore that abandoned tunnel.
I do too. So you better let me know when you guys are planning on doing that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be getting with the rest of the team probably Tuesday.
Yeah.
Because as it stands right now, that's Audrey's days off for Monday and Tuesdays.
Yep.
That's why when he does go full time, that's what he's hoping to keep. Is Mondays and Tuesdays as his days off. But I'm probably gonna be getting with the rest of the team to try to figure out when they would want to do that and how it would all work. Because I kind of get the feeling that LaForest kind of got jealous that I'm up here.
Why? Because he likes New Hampshire so much?
He likes coming up here.
I'm not saying anything bad about it. It's just come up here during the spring, summer, and fall. That's the only time you need to. Winter, it literally looks like crap here 24/7.
Yep.
And that's from somebody who actually lives up here all the fucking time. If you want to go where it's more beautiful, go up north.
Yeah.
It's untouched there. You get the nice white Christmas tree like look going on, and that's nice to see once in a while.
Yeah. Yeah. It's really fucking nice out for this time of year.
Mm-hmm. That's what I mean. It's
like it wasn't even supposed to be this nice today.
Our weather's shifting a little bit.
It is. Like right now, it's saying. Hold on. I gotta find it. There it is. It's 39 degrees, but it doesn't feel that. It feels like it's 40. Maybe 45.
I mean, I do have the heat on.
Yeah, but even when we were walking into the store, like, I didn't feel cold. Yeah, it's gonna snow on Monday.
Okay.
I'm gonna get jizzed on my birthday.
I can't believe you just said that on camera too. There's a lot you gotta say to the internet, isn't there?
Totally. Absolutely. Listen, okay. I don't know what channels this is being uploaded to, but if y'all follow our paranormal channel, y'all should know me by now.
Ain't that the fucking truth? Let's see if I can even find a fucking parking spot.
Yeah. I will say this. This is the one difference between Brockton and here. Our main street in Brockton never gets this packed.
Alright, curve for me. Might want to have your whole windows down.
Yep.
Alright, we'll be back. We're gonna have some lunch. Teaches you what to do when you're being watched from behind.
Yeah.
We going out again tonight, or just lay low?
Lay low, though.
I mean, like drive-wise.
Oh, no, we can go for a drive later on tonight.
Okay.
No, I don't mind.
All right.
My thing is, we're hiring on. I know, wait till we're off camera to talk about this.
See you later on tonight, guys. You got your phone at least?
Yep. Yeah, I don't go anywhere without my phone, unless it's dead.
That's when you grab your wallet. It's when your phone is dead.
My wallet phone. Hello?
Is this Mr. Krabs?
Is this the Krusty Krab?
This
No,
is the
this is
Patrick.
It's the fuzz. Hello, Popo. No. Drinking coffee now. And I might be able to last until about 3-ish. Give or take.
Are you trying to stay up later because you're up here?
Yeah. I was debating whether or not to even bring my meds.
Why? Wouldn't that just fuck you over in the long run?
No, that's why I brought them. Because I'm like, oh yeah, it's not 3 days, it's a week.
I don't care if you pass out.
Crackhead energy.
I know you're trying to stay up because of me.
To mention, I like staying up. I don't like going to bed early. Because then I'm up fucking early.
Did they say if there's side effects, if you try to like stay up, even though it makes you tired?
I end up starting to feel like I'm drunk. Or high. start seeing shit that's not there.
Oh.
I thought I saw an alien one day. It doesn't help that fucking Kay keeps her house so fucking dark. And she has a Sons of Anarchy blanket
Yep.
that she drapes over the chair. I woke up yesterday morning and I thought there was a legit demon sitting in the chair, staring at me.
Like,
It took me like 20 minutes to realize it was the fucking blanket. And then I'm like, okay, I can move now.
like, honestly, that's not really your fault.
Nope.
I can't stand being in a dark area for so long. I mean, I get it because of her
Yeah.
eye sensitivity.
Yep. And that's
And
why
I do
try not to
understand
I try not to bitch about it,
Yeah,
but it does fuck with my depression though.
it will. Just being in the dark all the time does it.
Yep. That's also another reason why like I have a hard time telling what time of fucking day it is.
I'm like,
It can be bright as fuck out, but it's still dark. in
I'm the
apartment.
same way. I can't tell time because the blinds are always shut.
Yep.
But at least my lights are on.
Yeah.
And then once I notice it's starting to get later, that's when I start turning lights down, dimming things down, make it feel like it's the afternoon, nighttime kind of thing.
Yep.
And plus, if I don't, then I just end up getting a migraine late at night because of all the bright lights.
She's having an orgy right now.
Oh, Jesus.
Her and 2 cats.
Oh, God. You play that trick on her, too?
Yep. The whole entire time Dylan and Tiff were over, there was an orgy in bed. You got me and Kay.
Even the cats.
Yup.
Hibernated.
Because you got me and Kay next to each other, and then within 5 fucking minutes, up comes Oreo. And 20 minutes later, in comes Boxer. And then I end up having a cat between my legs, and then Kay has a cat between her legs.
Jesus.
And like 30 minutes later, I'm knocked the fuck out.
It happens, but then you wake up in the morning with a back pain
Yep.
because you passed out in an awkward position.
Yep.
Trust me, I know what it's like. It's called Emmy.
Yep.
That's how Emmy is. She's just been doing better. I've been trying to get her more comfortable with like the edges
Yep.
of the bed or the edge of the couch. Like to the point where she'll actually go and try to cuddle with you. And if you're like laying in the corner area in like a C form, like you're kind of curved,
Yep.
she'll like go right in that corner area and hang half of her body off the couch while her legs are on one side of the couch and her other side it's on the other side of the couch. So she's getting a lot more comfortable for that. 'Cause that couch is not big enough to cuddle with a dog. Not that size dog.
I'm just happy to have my spot back at home. Even though the couch smells like it needs to be fucking lit on fire.
Ours?
No, Kay's.
Oh.
So you guys think that Jeremy's bad? Joey's fucking worse.
They are?
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, at least Tiff took also got her reasoning too, because she also did it for the heat from the hot water was helping her with the pain. At least it's back to me in 24 hours.
Yeah.
No loitering. Police enforced.
Okay.
They decided to put the fucking... wow.
What? Decided to put the what?
The emergency pump shut off.
Outside instead? That's maybe
Used to
just
be
in
the
case.
back.
Well, maybe just in case, like, if you're on a break and you're out here. Because it also looks like there's one over there too. So when you're having a cigarette over there in that corner.
Yep. That's the main shut off to everything.
Finishing up with Crucifix.
Right.
Up next, that's some of your normal Saturday music right here.
Ah.
Start with Atlas.
Which there is a key for. I was never taught what the key was. She basically sat there and said, if there's ever an emergency, just hit the button in the back. I'm like, what if I'm outside?
Right.
So that's probably why they put that there. Because you tend to have a lot of smokers at a gas station.
As he said that.
And not just of the tobacco kind.
Right. No, I get that. Alright.
We'll be back.
With great power comes great big booty bitches.
Swaggity.
Swaggity.
I would fucking love to go see him in concert.
Yeah, kind of wish it would be more affordable.
Did you see his speech to Congress about
Jelly Rolls?
Jelly Rolls? He was before Congress a couple weeks ago,
Huh.
trying to usher in a new bill to help reduce the availability of fentanyl and cocaine and all that.
That's cool.
Yep.
I mean, like, yeah, it's a good cause, but where's that gonna help reducing the tickets? Still, yeah, it just makes them look famous more.
Yeah.
Gives them more attraction on that, but that just gives them more money in the long run.
Yep.
How do you like the model look?
I like it.
It looks better.
It does. I want to go in and say hi sometime.
You know who works on Sundays? 'Cause I think tomorrow's Sunday, right?
Yeah, tomorrow's Sunday. No, I have no idea. So, nobody's there anymore. Except for Brendan's still there. Mikey's still there.
Yep.
And Steven, that's it. Everybody else is new.
Oh.
Scott left. Well, Scott got promoted.
So he didn't really leave. He just went to the tire section, basically.
Yep.
So he
made the
didn't.
lateral
So he
move.
didn't really. So he didn't really move. He's still at the same location, right?
No, he's in Manchester.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, but who? I thought he moved to the tech side of this place.
He did, but he went to the Manchester store for VIP.
Yeah, but doesn't this store have VIP? That's where you're confusing me.
Conflict of
Good.
interest. They wouldn't let him stay at that one because he was the store manager for
Okay.
O'Reilly's.
Yep.
They made him move, which is fine because he lives in Manchester.
Oh, it works out.
Yeah, it works out for him. He works now closer to home.
But the plan was for him to be in that one.
Yeah, he wanted to be in that one, yes. But conflict of interest. They made
Is that the
him-
one that you knew?
Yeah. I actually got to talk to him before he left.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
When I worked down in Mass. Because, you know,
What? Did
my
you,
manager down in Mass kept fucking forgetting to call him about my shirts. So I ended up calling him.
no.
Because I was originally just gonna say fuck it and just order new shirts,
Yeah.
but it wouldn't let me because I had already had my allotment for the year. Even though I left and came back, but because my shirts never got sent back, so my allotment for the year.
Yeah. No, I get that.
I left the one at Mass because my manager was just a complete dumbass. And we did not see eye to eye on anything. Because I was upfront and honest about like my social security and stuff, but he still tried forcing me to go full time. I'm like, I can't go full time.
That's the shitty part. It's like when you're up and open about it, but they see how you are as a worker, they always thrive on trying to push you to do more because they know you can.
Well,
And I do appreciate that. It's just I would like to have a little bit of respect of I'm not comfortable getting off my benefits yet, so can we work with it first?
So that and like the way he ran his store, he didn't have part timers. Everybody
No.
was full time. Everybody. So after your 90 days and your like orientation stage, because orientation lasts 90 days.
I feel like part-timers are like think about it, like yes, you spend more money for full-timers technically, but it's easier because it's a flat fucking rate. It's almost like salary, but you just slap a 40-hour thing on them, and then if they go over 40, you just add whatever the difference is. With part-timers, it's more like, all right, this guy's got 20 hours, this guy's got 30 hours, this guy's got 27 hours, this guy's got 15 hours.
Yeah, I get where it's harder to track.
It's harder to track. That's where I see, but I do know companies save money doing it that way.
Not to mention, so our store, they don't have part specialists. So after your 90 days, everybody gets bumped up to
A manager, basically.
supervisor, basically.
Yeah. Of
Glorified
was in Dunkin' Donuts that was just all supervisors, and I was like, they just bump you up to supervisor.
Yep.
They didn't want to hire her to be a crew. They wanted her to be a supervisor there too.
And like for me, that's shitty management style, because to me that just means that you're just gonna lock yourself in the office all day and not do anything because you don't need to, because
there's other supervisors that can do the same thing that you do as a job, and that's complete laziness. What's the point of having a manager always there when they can rely on somebody else to do their job?
like I get it, because managers are supposed to be out of the office one day a week. They're supposed to be out on the road making sales calls.
But that's why you have a manager and a supervisor, and your supervisor is your backup for that one day that you have to be out.
And it's like our store wasn't even busy enough to have that to even justify that many fucking supervisors. Like, yeah, I get it. So like it does get hectic when it does get busy, especially when you don't have numbers of how many returns we would get. Because I swear, everybody would wait until fucking they see that the thing's busy, and then that's when they would come in for fucking returns and shit.
Yeah.
And it would bog me down because I couldn't process returns, so I'd have to like stand around and wait for either Greg or.
And that's where being a supervisor helps, because you can speed that shit up. I get their reasons, but isn't there supposed to be a supervisor at least always at the front desk too? Because of those situations?
Yes.
Kind of like there's always a yellow vest at Walmart always hanging out in the front.
Yep.
Yes, she's going back and forth constantly, but that's why you have your main people who can do that shit, at your self checkouts, so she only has to manage a few cash registers by herself.
That is my scheduling issue. Because, like,
That
he hired me nights, and yet I was still working days.
I got confused with that because I realized that it's like, oh, he works a lot during the day when he was
Supposed to be
work
nights.
nights. What is because he realized that you're not going to be able to do a lot on the computer?
So that and what it is.
Why couldn't
is,
he label you as like part-time but have access at the same time, like a part-time plus?
So I also learned nights have $1 differential.
Okay.
Closing shift, you get an extra $1.
Okay. That shouldn't have bothered you.
Steve didn't want to give me the extra $1 because he didn't want me, and he didn't want to screw up my Social Security. Which I mean,
Well, how much were
I
you getting
appreciate
paid?
that.
Yeah.
15.
You would have been. How many hours was he trying to get you to work?
20.
20.
Because I
You
told
could-
him I can only do 20. He's like, all right.
All right. So if you went up to 16, you would have been able to do 18 hours, 2 days.
Yep.
Or he could broke that up to. How long were the shifts at night? If you remember.
It was supposed to be 4:30 to close. And certain days I would only do.
When would that be, like 5 hours?
Yep. So I would only. So I was only supposed to have 2 5-hour and 1 6-hour. I mean, 1 8-hour. I mean, 2 5s and an 8 ish.
So you were under. He had you set up somehow on 18 hours still.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you could have done
because
the
of,
dollar
but because of like our closing duties usually take about a half hour, I made up those 2 hours. And that's why he had to have me at 18. Because if I was at 20, I'd end up going over all the time. Because of closing duties.
I don't
Even
understand.
though that-
I don't understand that because the closing duties are supposed to be within your schedule, not out of your schedule. Which means
You
the
can't
the company is screwing themselves over because now they have to pay you. If you end up going time and a half, they'll have to pay you more, and the company saves money if they just make you do it within your schedule.
So there's only 2 things that have to wait until we actually close. And that's the final save count and then the close of day. Which the majority of that 30 minutes extra is the close of day.
Yeah, but
'cause
that
how
doesn't mean
fucking
you're.
slow our computers work.
That doesn't mean you're scheduled to 8. That means you're scheduled to 8:30 or 9 instead.
No.
That's how companies schedule you. They don't schedule you to close.
We scheduled 15 minutes extra. So I ended up getting 15 minutes of overtime. Because technically, according to corporate, everything can be done in 15 minutes after you close. And if they would just buy us new computers that were a little bit faster, it could be realistically done in 15 minutes.
Yeah. Good.
Because the final save count literally takes 5 minutes.
Really?
Because all it is counting down my drawer, the closing manager counting down his drawer, and then adding that to whatever the save total was
Yeah.
when they counted it last. And thank God forbid if those numbers don't match what they should. Because then you have to call the store manager, and then the store manager has to come back in and review the tape. That's why I don't
can't be a next day situation.
Because chances are, 9 out of 10 times, if those numbers don't match, it's either your non-manager stole or your closing manager stole. I used to love fucking closing when I would close with Greg.
Yep.
Because no matter who I closed with, my draw was always on point. Always. But Greg used to joke with me. He goes, "How is your draw always perfect?" Because I know how to count. Greg would always be over by a penny.
Is that a bad thing?
Nope. So they don't care if you're over. It's if you're under if you're under more than $1, then it's a disciplinary action.
Yeah, but what happens if you're over because you accidentally underchanged somebody?
That would get figured out by depending on how much over you are. If you're over more than $1,
You somehow gave somebody's change.
you gave the wrong change or you undercharged the customer. Which happened to the kid that got hired after me once.
Usually get a talking to about that, right?
Yep. First time you get a talking to, second time you're out.
Not even a write-up?
Which I found to be sketchy. That's another reason why I left.
Because you're supposed to get a write-up, and then your third time it happens, you get kicked out.
I guess Steve got tired of having one too many fucking phone calls at closing. But he just implemented a rule. First time's the talking to, second time you're out the door.
Night jobs are kind of more stricter, harder, because your boss is technically asleep. And you have to figure out doing the job without trying to disturb your boss, because 9 out of 10 times, your boss is not going to be a night owl like you. So, you're going to need to figure it out on your own.
That's
Because
what
he won't answer.
That's what I hated about fucking companies. Well, it's that time.
For meds?
Yep.
Oh.
I'm still within time.
Yep. At least by 12.
Yep.
You just give yourself an hour early at least, just in case.
Yep. I mean, realistically, I'm not on any time constraint with my night med.
It's not one of those kind of meds that messes you up.
Nope, I can take it whenever. Because all it is for my ADHD. It's my focus med.
Oh.
Yep. It's my crack for kids.
You're gonna need to make a road trip one day.
Yep.
Maybe do the old Laconia trip. My big 2-hour drive.
Yep. Wow.
What?
It still feels weird being up here again.
Why?
I don't know, it just does.
I think you're making it weird.
Yeah, I am. I think it more feels weird because I don't have a truck.
Probably. You're not used to being carted around.
Yeah. Fucking sucks sometimes.
Yeah, I get it. Don't let it hurt you.
I'm not gonna let it hurt me. Cause like Jillian wants to hang out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I told Steve, I'm like, it's gonna have to be either by phone or somewhere where you can meet up, like, that we can use public transportation. Because like, I don't have a vehicle. And Steve's like, well, how in your truck? I'm like, hey, that bye-bye. And that's how I found out Julian had got his permit before he told me. So
Huh.
he still shouldn't be driving. Yes, you can drive on a permit, but you need to make sure you have a licensed driver in your passenger seat.
Yeah.
Or be dumb like me, because I drove on my permit. I didn't care.
You also got away with it because you knew cops.
Not even that. It's because I knew the rules of the road. And
You drove
Cops?
safe.
yeah, cops won't pull you over unless you give them a reason to.
Mm-hmm.
Like having an expired inspection sticker or not obeying traffic laws.
Well, that's gonna be a problem. That's why your truck's gone.
Yep.
Oh, it's gonna cost way too much just to get it back on the road. So,
Way too much.
on top of trying to get the sticker. Well,
JD offered to give me the money to fix it. I'm like, no. Like, I'm not fucking taking 13 grand from you. And she's like, oh. I'm like, yeah. She goes, oh. She goes, if it was like $500 or $600, I would have given it to you. I'm like, I still wouldn't have taken it.
It wouldn't even help either way. No offense. I appreciate the money, but no offense, $600 to $700 won't help much. That gets you the catalytic converter. That's it.
Pretty much.
Other than that, we need the rest. Yeah, if it already is gonna look like it's gonna cost like 13 grand, yeah, that vehicle is deemed unsafe now.
Yep. And it's like, my dad always tells me, if it's gonna cost more than it's worth to fix, it's not worth it. And it's like, how do you determine if it's worth it?
That is true.
That's personal preference. Because, yeah, it could cost like 30 grand to fix a truck.
Right.
Which, I mean, you can buy a brand new fucking vehicle for 30 grand.
Yeah.
So, a realistic, smart person would say it's not worth putting that $30,000 into a shitbox when you could just go and buy a new car for that price. But some people will still throw it in.
Oh, I know.
I'm not trying to shit on people. So, like, common sense, we just buy a new car.
What most people would do. It's kind of funny. This doesn't even affect me. Technicality, there's no laws having it in my car.
Nope.
As long as it doesn't create distractions for people. It's a gray area.
It is a gray area, and more often than not, cops will pull you over. They may or may not give you a ticket, but they'll still pull you over. And waste their time, waste your time.
Time they didn't need a waste.
Yep. Because in that time that it took to pull you over, it could have been elsewhere.
There is a cop behind us now.
Fun.
Man, I'm doing under the speed limit.
Yeah.
He's got it. He just turned his blues off. I don't know why he had his blues on.
Sometimes they'll do that to try to get you to fucking speed up. It's like, yeah. Speed limit, that's it. It's the speed limit. It does not mean that you have to go that fast. It's a suggestion.
Right?
When going under the speed limit, it's a suggestion. When going over the speed limit, that's when it's a problem.
Fuck the police! I don't give a shit. Karma will come bite me in the ass one day, but I don't give a shit right now.
Yep.
You know, when I had a cop behind me once, I've actually literally just pulled over to the side, put my emergencies on to make him pass me, and then I fucking did my move and going behind him again.
Yep.
They don't like that either.
No.
But I didn't want to be tailed.
Nope.
He didn't care at the moment. Like, he didn't
I got
act
pulled
upon-
over for that once.
They can pull you over for that.
And all the cop was like, what was that about? I don't want you behind me.
I don't want you behind me because you intimidate me. All you cops are sketchballs and fucking snitches. I don't like being out around snitches.
Oh, like, well, if you're not doing anything illegal, why don't you want me behind you? Because I don't need you behind me. I don't need you,
Assuming. And then because of your assumption, you get the chief out here to fucking get a ticket written for you. We know how you work.
Yep.
Alright, we'll catch you guys later.